The last Kia that was sold in Malaysia for over 300,000 ringgit was a complete flop. It doesn't matter whether it had AMG rivaling performance or Audi-like design, nobody could swallow 300,000 ringgit for a Kia. But today, things are very different. Many are queuing up for this Kia EV6. Hello everybody, this is Adrian for WapCar.my and I'm all about the details. This is the latest and greatest EV from Kia, distributed by Dynamic Jaya Motors under B Auto. Now, Koreans are making waves in the EV segment in terms of styling, drivability, battery technology and motor efficiency. Just take a look at this EV6. Now, don't let its proportions fool you, looking like a C-segment hatchback thinking. It's actually 72mm longer and 35mm wider than a Honda CR-V. Yes, you heard me right, Honda CR-V. Now, because it is 129mm lower than a Honda CR-V, it makes it look like a very big, fat hatchback. I think Kia has played it quite safe with the exterior design of the EV6. It looks more like a traditional combustion engine car, which some of you may like it, and I personally have no qualms with it. But I just feel if I'm driving an EV, I would like my EV to be shouting at the whole world, I'm driving an EV, look at me, look at me. So in that sense, I think I prefer the exterior design of the Ioniq 5. As with most Kia models, the EV6 comes with a smart powered tailgate, where you have your key in your pocket, stand behind for about 3 seconds, and it pops up to an SUV rivaling 520 litres of boot space. Now, underneath here, you don't get a spare wheel of any sorts because the EV6 uses a tyre repair kit. Now, if you ever need more space, you can fold the rear seats down. Now, being an EV, there's a little bit of storage space in the front, 22 litres to be exact. Now, you might think that that's where you would possibly keep your charging cables and whatnot. But in reality, you probably would still have it back here because it's just more convenient, as the charging port is located at the rear driver's side of the EV6. The EV6 supports both AC and DC charging, and thanks to its 800-volt architecture, is able to draw up to 350 kilowatts of power and is able to take its state of charge from 10 to 80% in a mere 18 minutes. As for AC charging, the EV6 is able to draw up to 11 kilowatts of power, so if you're planning on buying an EV6, make sure you have a 3-phase wall box charger that's able to deliver up to 11 kilowatts. So when plugged in, it's able to take the state of charge from 10 to 100% in 7 hours and 20 minutes, basically overnight. So you just have to plug it in, leave it overnight, and then the next day you get a full state of charge for your daily commute. Now, one fun thing about the EV6 is that it supports V2L, vehicle to load. Basically what it means that if you have a V2L adapter like this, you can just plug it in, use the car's onboard power to power up electrical appliances such as your laptops, coffee machines, outdoor fans. Now, I don't expect EV6 owners to take their cars into the jungle to go camping, but you know, things like outdoor picnics, beachside getaways, stargazing dates, this would elevate your entire experience to the next level. This has got to be the swankiest Kia interior so far, and the build quality, material quality is just top notch. I love how it's a driver-centric design to the dashboard, so everything is just pointed towards you slightly, very ergonomic, everything is within reach. I also love that the ambient lighting that runs across the dashboard as well as the center stack here. 14-speaker Meridian surround sound system, panoramic glass roof, wireless charging tray, ventilator seats, and over to the multifunctional steering wheel, you have a drive mode shortcut right here. And over here you have some pedals, but this does not change the gears. What it does is alters the regenerative braking characteristics. Left pedal, you pull, and then it increases the intensity of the regenerative braking, and on the right pedal, it reduces the intensity. Here's one feature that I've never seen on any other car before, is this switchable control panel on the center stack here. So what it does is, via this button, you can change between your climate control or your infotainment screen controls. Now what it does is it effectively saves you from having 2 rows of different buttons for you to control, and it gives you the shortcut keys to operate your climate control and your infotainment screen settings. I think this is perfectly executed. Now over here you get a widescreen display. Here the touchscreen infotainment system supports a 360-degree camera, Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. However, they are both wired only. And over here, the instrument cluster changes the theme between your drive modes that you're in. As for storage and practicality, you get 3 cup holders over here, the wireless charging tray, quite a large center armrest tunnel. However, the side door bins do not fit a large size water bottle. And over here you get this floating aisle. You have a little bit of storage space. I guess that's where you put your bags, handbags and your files. Unfortunately, I am forced to put my water bottle here, even though it says that's not where you put your water bottle. Seated into the back seats, I have the front seat adjusted to my usual driving position and I'm 175 cm tall. I have about 4 tennis balls worth of knee room. Space in the footwell are plenty and you get a completely flat footwell, so the middle passengers will be quite comfortable. However, you are unable to slot your feet underneath the front seat, so you end up having quite a suspended posture like this. Headroom, about 1 tennis balls, no complaints. Amenities back here you might find, where's the rear air vents? They're actually mounted on the B pillars, so you get a much more direct airflow. The charging ports are of Type-C variants, a center armrest with a little bit of a storage space, or you can double up as 2 cup holders. Now, there's reclining function on the rear seats on the EV6 and the lever is positioned right at the side here. And yeah, it kind of elevates the kind of awkward sitting posture, but I really do wish I'm able to slot my feet underneath the front seat. Most, if not all EVs, have the same characteristics of the line. Instantaneous torque, shove in your back, just that the intensity is a little bit different depending on the power output. Now, in the Kia EV6, woohoo! 325 horsepower, 605 Newton meters of torque, all-wheel drive, and based on a WapCar test, 5.4 seconds to 100. Whew. What you should pay attention to is how easy or difficult it is to transition from an ICE car into this EV6. And I'm happy to report that the EV6 is such an intuitive car to drive. The accelerator pedal, the brake feel, the regenerative braking, everything is just so intuitive. There's virtually no learning curve to it. You know, I really don't like cars that has a very high learning curve, and it can be quite intimidating to drive when you get in for the first time. But not this EV6, it's a very easy car, easy EV to drive. Now on the topic of ADAS, EVs offers the smoothest adaptive cruise control experience ever, because there's no engine start-stop, no engine noise, not even transmission shifting. So it's just a quiet, linear, smooth experience. It's kind of like being on a bullet train. And in this EV6, the ADAS is also very dependable. It's able to detect very reliably all the, people who are doing weird things on the road. So it's a very comfortable, smooth experience when you're using ADAS in the Kia EV6. Ride and handling on the EV6 is just superb, despite it weighing 2.1 tons and rolling on 20-inch alloys. Damping is just refined, the rebound is not abrupt, and most importantly, the steering is sharp, communicative, and fluid. And I think that it has got to do with the fact that the ride and handling was signed off by Albert Biermann, the man who gave us the E39 M5 and E46 M3. The EV6 has by far the best balance between handling prowess and refined ride quality of any EVs that I have ever driven. It's an EV that driving enthusiasts can also appreciate. The only shortfall that I can see to the EV6 is the lack of OTA updates, because that feature is not available for the Malaysian market. It would be quite nice if it's able to connect to the internet and then just leave your car overnight. The next morning you wake up to new features or better performance. If you have a budget of around 300,000 ringgit and you're looking for a EV to replace your ICE car, this Kia EV6 with official local manufacturer warranty is a much safer buy compared to recon Tesla Model 3s. Trust me, the EV6 offers a better driving experience, it's more practical, and offers no less features compared to a Model 3. But let me know in the comment section below which would be your pick. As always, thanks for watching. We hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel for more videos like this.